Today I want to talk about how I personally cope and see the world. We are living in such a strange time, and we can all feel it. Things are just ramping up. Ever since the 2020 situation that unfolded, everything has just shifted, and we can all feel it. We're living in a different cycle, a different era. And I talked about this before with the Mayan calendars and how I firmly believe the world did end in 2012. Not necessarily like the doomsday scenario that we were picturing, but it was the end of a cycle and end of an era. And I really believe that we're feeling that now. We're feeling the repercussions of the end of the Mayan long calendar. I mean, when we look around, we get psyop after psyop from our governments. Nobody's trusted. You can't believe anything you see. AI is coming down the pipeline. We got threats of wars all over the world at all times. Morale's at an all-time low for the citizens of all nations, really. And yeah, it's just kind of hard to navigate the world right now for a lot of people. And I just wanted to give an insight on the powerful tool that I use to get through every day with a big smile on my face and kind of the way that I understand things. And I've heard this term before used before somewhere, but I don't exactly know where I heard it. But I'm kind of stealing it for my own purposes. So whoever invented this, thank you. But the way that I look at the world is PRONOIA. I look at everything that's happening around us for the greater good. I truly do. Everything in my personal life, at least. When something bad happens, like for example, I made the little video about getting laid off yesterday. And I just realized that, okay, that's awesome. Something new is going to happen. Something great's going to happen. And I firmly believe that everything that's happening in our world is happening for the greater good. Yeah, we might not understand exactly why the things are happening the way that they are. And there are terrible things, obviously, that happen that are really unreconcilable. And whether it's the loss of a loved one, unfortunately, or disease or famine or whatnot. But I truly believe that everything happens for the greater good. And whether you believe in God or not it's up to you. It's irrelevant to me because I believe that there is some higher power moving things and orchestrating things. And I think that it's all being orchestrated for the greater good, the greater plan, individually and on a cosmic level. And that's the way that I see things. I personally have brainwashed myself. I've grown up with some depression and some mental health issues, and I'll get into that with a later video at some point. And I really had to dive deep into the books, into the text to fully understand that right now, we're alive. Right now, this very minute. If you're watching this video, you're alive. And that means that something good is going to happen to you today because the possibilities of it are just open. The world is open to good outcomes at all times. And I really look at day-to-day events as, okay, how can we see the greater good in all things that are happening around us? I know it's difficult at times. I totally understand that. But once you get into the deep powers of brainwashing yourself and looking in affirmations and thinking about things in a more spiritual sense, I suppose, and I know that word's been thrown around quite a bit, but when you truly understand and believe that there is a higher purpose and a higher power, that everything is happening for the greater good. For example, if there is a God and it is a benevolent God, which, a lot of people believe, or whether it's just cosmic force and cosmic love, wouldn't the outcomes always be for the positive? I mean, that just makes sense to me. I mean, I wouldn't understand how a God that created the world could create something to have a negative outcome, I suppose. And so the way that I just look at it is, okay, this happened today. This is for the greater good. And I firmly believe in PRONOIA, brainwashing myself, the opposite of paranoia. I don't think that anything's happening to bring me down. I think that everything in life is happening for me to succeed and for me to have power and for me to grow and be stronger. And one of my heroes, and I'm sure a lot of you come across his videos, the deceased Alan Watts, whether you're listening to his chill steps or his actual lectures. And I really believe that what he says a lot of times is, be here now, be alive now. I mean, that's not an exact quote or anything, but the summary is, you're alive right now. And that's such a gift. That is such an absolute miracle, to be alive, to have some kind of agency, to be able to look around at the beautiful trees, or to be able to look around at a baby, or whatever you're doing. Just being thankful and being grateful and realizing that there's always going to be a good outcome for you. I hope this video is somewhat helpful, and that's the way that I've looked at my life, I guess, in the past 3 to 5 years, and it's really has changed my mentality. I just see things in a more positive light, and I wake up happier and more grateful, and just I just rest in that things are happening for the best at all times. I feel like that all outcomes are leading to one type of event, one type of merger event, where pure love and pure bliss all merge together at some point. And I think that's the ultimate greater good, to be honest. I think we're all headed towards that one, I suppose singularity would be the word, where we're merging with whatever it is, consciousness, love, God, whatever you want to call it. And so we're on this path, and the end is for the best. Whether it ends terribly for a lot of people, or whether you die with your family all around you holding your hand, I don't know how it ends. But what I do know is that it ends good. This story is a good story. And I firmly believe that for each and every one of us. And I believe that for myself. So I'm going to continue to keep brainwashing myself and being filled with PRONOIA, and understanding that the best possible outcome is what's going to happen for me. And it's worked for me so far, and I'm going to keep doing it. And I hope this video can touch somebody's life and help them a little bit, and just know that the greater good is always in the works for you. And I hope everybody has a great day.